Back in his old life, before the end of the world, Brad used to be a bartender at the country club. He remembers really well how they used to treat him, how they used to really look down on him. And he vowed that one day he would come back and he would show them that he was better than them. Today is that day. Okay, well, Brad has spent a week at base. He's done a lot of base upgrades, trapping, fishing, a lot of building work. He's really expanded his knowledge of carpentry, but he finds himself a little bit bored. He craves the adventure again. So again, he's going to put his life on the line and he's going to head north to the country club. He used to work there. He remembers it well. There is a bar there that is hopefully a rich reward for him. Brad likes a beer, likes a drink, and he wants to stock up, maybe even find a pool table, some gear for a home bar. It's not going to be a sophisticated plan. He's just going to drive straight up to the country club, get out and start swinging. Okay, well, it has been really slow going for Brad on the road. It is absolutely everywhere. All the roads are absolutely infested with zombies and the fog. Although it looks like it is finally lifting, it was really thick, so it's been really slow progress. This van was in tip-top condition when he got it. I doubt it will be that way for long. It has taken quite a battering. Now just up ahead, a little ways up ahead, it will be a right turn for the country club. We've just exited a radiation zone, so hopefully with a bit of luck the country club will not be in a radiation zone and Brad can change out of this hazmat suit, and that will make things a lot easier. Okay, well, this is the turn for the country club in a perfect bit of timing. The fog has lifted. It is not in a radiation zone, so Brad is going to try and drive and get changed at the same time. I don't know how he does it, but that is really lucky, and hopefully we can cruise on in nice and quiet in this van and not attract too much attention. Okay, well, this is the country club. Brad is not sure this is a good idea. He's starting to see some really big hordes of zombies, and they're going to be streaming into the area. I don't know if he should get out, but he's going to do it. They're going to leave the engine running. Let's just hope he doesn't get swamped. Okay, here we go. It is time to get swinging. We could get a death screen on the very first kill. You can see the zombies are pouring in from all directions, and Brad is a little bit casual there to begin with. We're going to start with the machete. As I said earlier, the plan is just to jump out and start swinging. Okay, well, it's been pretty easy. Dare I say it, dare I tempt fate. There's always another zombie. But these are the last couple of zombies that seem to be coming into the area. We might attract a few more zombies from inside the building with the noise of the fighting. But I think that was quite an anticlimax. Keep focused, Brad. There we go. Man, this guy's absolutely deadly with this machete. It looks like Brad's got some more work to do yet, though. Okay, well, that is the media area outside of the country club cleared. And there's no power, so you don't need to worry about alarms, but we do need to worry about these things. Zombies. There's probably going to be a couple of dozen around in this place. But hopefully no big hordes, and it should be pretty straightforward as long as Brad watches his back. Okay, so although it's been pretty straightforward so far, Brad really needs to keep his wits about him. You can hear the zombies everywhere. Can be deceptive because that noise, it could be a zombie upstairs. Okay, now we might get some zombies come down the stairs as a result of the fighting in the hallway as well, so again, Brad just needs to keep his head on a swivel. But this is the place. This is the place. This is the bar. This is where Brad used to work. This is where Brad... Well, they just used to talk down to him all the time. And he never thought he would ever come back, especially not in these circumstances. So let's see how stocked the bar is. Wow. That is not what Brad was expecting. Brad is not very happy with that. It seems that they've turned the country club into an alcohol-free zone. Maybe they changed the entry requirements. Maybe they changed its whole ethos, and it's all about books of learning. It's certainly not about getting pissed, which is what it used to be, and that is why Brad came all this way. He knew there was a bar here. He was hoping, expecting there'd be alcohol. Okay, well, Brad is going to continue searching through, clearing the country club, and then he's going to just start lifting stuff, basically. There's some fancy furniture here. He fancies a home bar. There's a pool table upstairs. There's some really good gear. First, he's got to take care of the zombie problem. And he means business. He's not wasting time. Let's hope he doesn't get too careless. He needs to be really mindful of that window. Yeah, I thought something was going to be coming through that window. Yeah, like that. Ooh, let's just keep back. Oh, wow, okay. Brad is in a little bit of a sticky situation. Let's go out into the hallway. It's a little bit more clear. Let's just shut these doors again. Make sure nothing appears. Complete the wrong time. You've got to be really careful. Always be wary of where a zombie could appear from, as well as where the zombies are. And where they are is on those windows. Brad is impatient. Man, that was quite a strong swing. He just broke that glass and took out that zombie in one hit. And that is another one taken care of now. Ooh, let's grab the key. That is going to be really useful. We could get zombies coming from all directions. You can hear there's a lot of banging. They want to get out. They want to find out what is going on. Okay, well, Brad has found his second favourite place. The kitchen. Again, it's an absolute wipeout. A fork. Let's check the car park vehicles, see if there's anything that catches Brad's eye. Okay, well, Brad seems to have caught the eye of quite a few zombies here. It's starting to rain. I don't know if that's going to turn into an anomalous storm. Brad needs to keep his eyes really focused on if it goes red. If it goes red, he's out of here. Okay, again, Brad's got to be really careful of the zombies coming from behind. They're coming in from all sorts of directions. Got to try and keep them in front of him where they can say hi to his machete. Okay, there we go. Absolutely wiping them out. Okay, well, that is the car park clear. Just 2 vehicles, and what is good though, there's just a complete lack of zombies because Brad just absolutely wiped them out. Let's head back inside, continue clearing the building, and then we'll look to see what Brad can nick. These are the bits that can be dangerous. Just those blind corners when you can't quite see what is through the doorway, where you go back to where you just were, you know it's clear, and all of a sudden there's some more zombies. Brad has made it look easy so far, but it could go wrong in an instant. Ooh, now this is interesting because Brad has actually stumbled across another bar. Now come on. Okay, well, perhaps this place really is an alcohol-free zone. Brad is getting a little bit twitchy with all the banging that's around. He doesn't want to be in a corner like this. Wow. 1 bottle of beer. 1 whole bottle. Brad might even drink that before he actually leaves this place. There's no way he's going through that doorway. Let's find a better, more open way around there. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta really plan your routes, really be careful, really understand and be aware of what could be right around the corner just out of sight. And if you're not sure, don't go that way. Just don't risk it. Okay, well, Brad has gone all the way around the perimeter of the building pretty much. He's right round by the front entrance. But this time the other side of the fence. Oof. Man, that was close. This is what I'm saying. The zombies can just come out at you out of nowhere. There's still a lot of work to do. Okay, it feels like there's a lot of zombies incoming. Yeah. Brad's really got to be careful here. Okay. That, hopefully that, for the zombies outside. But that means that Brad's got to head back on inside. But of course, there's always another zombie. And that one was a tough one. Okay, well, Brad is back inside, and now it is time to go upstairs, and there's a lot of banging around still. It sounds like there's a lot of zombies upstairs. Before he heads upstairs, though, it's time for a snack. Now, it's getting late. It is almost 9 o'clock. Brad needs to secure somewhere safe, or safe enough to sleep. So he's still, as I said, got a lot of work to do. Okay, it's finally time for Brad to head on upstairs. Ooh, it's always nervy trying to... Well, you don't know what's waiting at the top of the stairs, and there's another water dispenser. And Brad's going to have to choose between water and a pool table, possibly, at this rate. Man, there's a water dispenser in every room that Brad's been in. That's 5 water dispensers in total. I was not expecting that at all. Okay, well, Brad finds this quiet, a little bit eerie. There was definitely a lot more banging from downstairs. Maybe this is where all the action is. Yeah, it's all in this wing. There's one. Brad is not gonna fight right in the doorway. The zombie could come around the corner at any moment. Okay. Okay, that's another zombie found. Let's take care of him quick. Oof, Brad was really vulnerable there. It's quiet. It is quiet. Now, these are the rooms. This is the accommodation. That's right in the corner. Brad is getting tired. But he's not going to really want to do much more in the way of exploring. It's also getting dark. I think he's going to make sure this immediate corner is safe. Just check these 3 or 4 rooms. And then he's going to try and get some sleep. Okay, I think everywhere is safe. Everywhere that's nearby is safe. It's time to get Brad some sleep. Okay, Brad has got through the night safe and sound. He never thought that he would see the day, that he would stay overnight. Oh no, that's terrifying. In the country club. He is not alone though. There are definitely other guests here. I can open doors. Just quickly fill up the water, and then we'll find that zombie. Well, we heard a door open. Who knows where? They don't tend to shut the door once they've opened it, so maybe it's downstairs. But other than that, largely, this whole building, this whole complex is completely clear. This whole country club. So it's time for Brad to turn his attention to what he's going to nick. What's he going to take? Oh wow, then that is a pleasant surprise. An indestructible last forever shortbread cookie. It's going to be a bit stale. Now, Brad wants to grab one of these pool tables. Man, that is really freaking him out. But I think he's definitely going to have to make sure that the way is clear, the path is clear. So let's head back downstairs and see what on earth's going on. Now, Brad has actually stumbled across the break room. We'll grab the tea. let's have some sugar. It all helps. Anything else? Ah, yes, that is exactly what Brad needed. That's his breakfast. That's going to keep him going for most of the day. Okay, well, there is the zombie. Let's hope it's just one. Okay, where on earth did they come from? How did they find Brad? In this... Oh, no! Oh, wow. Oh. Brad's life flashed right before his eyes then. Oh. That must be the zombies downstairs, pathfinding to the noise. I guess Brad is he a noisy eater? Okay, here we go. This is what Brad was expecting. You could hear them rustling in the trees. There's definitely some other zombies nearby. This is dicey. You're never safe. Okay, well, I don't know if these are the zombies that are making all of the noise, but we've got... Where's the third one? There was a third zombie. There's just so many threats. Brad does not want any more close calls like that one. I really thought it was all over for him. Okay, well, there's clearly some sort of trap going on here. Brad's focused on the zombie that he knows is right there somewhere. And there's one coming up from behind. Okay, there we go. Okay, hopefully, finally, that is the threat completely neutralized. But of course not. There's always another zombie just right around the corner. Before Brad heads back upstairs, gets that pool table. Ooh. Man, where the hell do they keep coming from? This is crazy. Man, it just doesn't feel safe at all. But he's just going to grab this water dispenser. Maybe that fancy table. It's time to pick up some fancy furniture for back home as well. Okay, that is the water dispenser put away. You can see there's less than half of the capacity of that military truck that Brad used to drive around in. And it's taken a little bit of a bashing. It was 218. It's now down to 208. Let's grab the pool table and then some furniture. And then I think Brad might take a little bit of a detour to the nearby neighbourhood. There's some two-storey homes. And hopefully he could zip through, grab a full bag of food. Not sure if he's going to have enough room in the back of that truck though for all the gear he wants. Okay, well, first things first, priorities. The bar. We want a bar back at the base. There's still quite a high chance to break though. Ooh, okay, well, we got one. There's no way Brad is going to risk carrying two. So let's get this one back and hope we can grab the other one as well. And maybe some of these gaudy pink chairs. They look very comfy. Okay, well, can Brad get the next one as well? We kind of would like a third one, so I'll have to try and remember where that other bar is as well. No, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Okay, well, I'm not sure if it's the right sort of look that Brad was going for, bright pink chair, but it does look comfy. Let's get this chucked in the back of the van and then we'll find that other bar. Hopefully grab a few more bar elements. Okay, well, Brad's found the other bar. The odds are stacked against him if he wants to get 3 elements. It'd be nice to get a left one, a normal one, and a right one. So we got the one. Hopefully we can get that right one as well, just to complete the look. Okay, well, fingers crossed. Let's hope that Brad knows how to lift this. Ooh, last his luck has changed. Now, Brad would love to take some of these bar counters, but he just doesn't have enough room in the back of the truck. It's time to grab the pool table from upstairs. Kind of like that grand piano as well. That would be quite a flex, but that's not going to fit. Okay, well, Brad's midway through getting his pool table now, and again the zombies just kind of come out of nowhere. Now Brad was just there getting the bar elements. Now there was nothing there. Where did this zombie come from? Still really needs to be careful and be aware of his surroundings. And again, what the hell? Where did that zombie come from? Where? Okay, well, Brad has got pretty much everything he wants for now. He's got a nice bar to put back at base. It's a bit of a shame. He's really disappointed that he's doesn't have any beer to put in it. But That is it. The back of the truck is pretty full. He's going to make one little detour into the nearby residential neighborhood. There's about 6 or 7 two-story homes. With a bit of luck, he could fill up a whole bag full of food and have something nice to eat for the long drive home. Okay, well again, Brad's plan is not a sophisticated one. He's just going to drive to the end of the row and jump out and start swinging and hope that he can deal with whatever comes his way. Okay, there is quite a few zombies here. Brad is again not sure if he should jump out, but he's going to chance it. He's going to risk it. Okay, well it kind of feels like Brad is tempting fate. He's risking it. Should he risk it? Is it worth the risk? Is there anything this guy will not do for a little bit of food? The zombies are absolutely piling in, and he's already always convinced. Uh-oh, there's a lot. He's always convinced that there is a zombie right behind him. Uh-oh. Okay, he kind of wants to get back in the van. Oh wow, that is a lot. Oh no. Oof. Okay, this time for a beta blocker or chill pill. Brad needs to get a hold of himself, take control of the situation. Okay, well Brad thought there didn't seem to be a lot of zombies, and he thought that this truck, this van, was pretty quiet, but he's got a lot of work to do here, and he's getting off to a bit of a slow start. Okay, well Brad is faced with, I don't know, more zombies than he can count, and this truck is surrounded as well. Let's switch to the garden fork. This is a job for a longer range weapon with stronger, quicker speed. Oof. But man, we really need to start thinning out the horde. Come on, Brad. Hey, first one down. But man, this is really slow so far. Well, I would say that Brad has done an absolutely superb job at attracting every single zombie in the whole area. I don't want to do it's pride that's making him turn around and fight, but kind of really should be looking to lead these zombies off through the forest and dump them and then come back. Let's see how he gets on. Okay, something is telling Brad that he should just run for it, so why he isn't, I do not know. There's 2 less zombies to deal with. I mean, look at this horde. How did he manage to attract so many zombies? And what is he doing standing and fighting? This is insane. Okay, well that is exactly what Brad needed. Some kills in quick succession. But he's definitely making hard work of it. Okay, well look at that horde, and you tell me, you let me know if you think it is smaller than it was an hour ago. I really hope it is. I'm sure it is, come on, it must be, but man, there's still a lot. Well, that is some good timing. Spirit leveling up, don't know what it is now. And Brad is starting to get a little bit exerted. This is a lot of work. Oh, Brad's got them nicely lined up, and he's getting a rapid succession of hits in, which is meaning he's starting to finally thin out the horde. But man, it is slow going, but he's winning at the moment. Okay, well there's only the odd 20 to go now. Brad is tired again already, and he doesn't really want to drink his last energy drink. They are few and far between, they're in short supply. So he's going to see how he gets on, see if he can finish the job like this. And well, Brad is starting to really feel it. His swing is definitely getting slower. His turns away from danger are getting slower. The hordes of zombies, it is getting smaller. But does he have the endurance, the fitness? Can he match the pace and win out? Hey, well this is it. Brad, I think, is almost there. It was a completely unnecessary battle. It has taken him 4 hours. It was not really required for him to risk his life like this. Maybe he just wants that adrenaline rush. Maybe he needs that challenge. After all, maybe he's not at home. He's just being at base, peace and quiet, safe and sound. Maybe he needs the challenge, the thrill. That is a challenge that he's overcome. Man, he really needs a rest. He needs to towel himself down as well. Hopefully now he can get into a few homes and get some food. He's certainly built up an appetite. Okay, well again, I guess he's got more challenges. There are at least 2 zombies here. There's one. I think there's one upstairs. Have to be really careful because they can just come downstairs at the most random times. Let's take the moment to fill up the water. We're going to need to look out for batteries from radios as well, because Brad rather... that is exactly what we need. Let's have the corned beef. Brad left his Geiger teller on the whole time for several hours, so the battery is pretty much flat. And Brad's found an orange soda in the drink in the fridge as well. And there's a zombie outside. Still so much danger around. You know what? Brad's not even going to go upstairs. He's found 3 cans of food and orange soda. Let's just move on to the next house. Okay, well, Brad's at the next property. You can hear the zombie in the garage. So again, he's going to need to be careful, but he really just wants to focus on getting in the kitchen, stocking up on food, and then moving on. Now, eventually, he's going to have to find a house somewhere that is safe, that doesn't have any zombies, so he can sleep. It's definitely not going to be this one, but there are 8 houses. They are all large 2-story homes, so surely one of them is going to be safe and somewhere that he can sleep. But for now, let's just focus on stocking up on food. Okay, wow, that is a lot of kitchen containers with no food whatsoever. Got 6 more houses. I'm sure we're going to find a fair few bits. Although, not if they're burnt down. And somehow there were actually some zombies that Brad did not attract. Just a small group. But again, he is feeling twitchy. He just feels like there's a zombie behind him the whole time. And actually, most times, there actually has been. Okay, well that's 3 homes looked through already. Just 3 cans of food. This isn't the return that Brad was hoping for. Okay, well, on to the next house, and again, it is occupied. It's starting to get a little bit trickier because it is getting late, it is getting dark. So with that in mind, before Brad goes in, and again, he just feels like there's a zombie right behind him. Before Brad goes in, let's equip the torch. Make things as easy as possible. Okay, well, there's a zombie on the back door. So let's go in through the window and try and take them out from behind. There's a zombie on the front door. It's difficult to tell. That's a dicey corner. It's difficult to tell if there are many other zombies upstairs. Come on, Brad, be quicker than that. And he's always so vulnerable from behind. Okay. Kind of Brad wants to sleep in this house, really. I don't know. It's difficult to tell if that zombie is banging upstairs or if it is next door. But unfortunately, there's only one way to find out. Okay, it's time for Brad to head upstairs. He don't know what he's going to find at the top. Maybe absolutely nothing. They are nearby. They're behind one of these doors. Pick a door, any door. Man, I think Brad has had just about enough excitement for one day. They're not in there. Difficult to tell. Are they in here? Okay, they are in there. And that is a dicey corner. Do that. Oof. Man, that zombie was grasping thin air then, fortunately. Okay. Man, poor Brad's nerves are absolutely shredded. He has had a lot of close calls. He has had quite a challenge at times. Other times it was so simple, so easy. But it's another challenge that he has overcome. Another challenge he has faced down and lived to tell the tale. He searched through 4 homes. Ooh, let's grab that battery. And he's found just that. A paltry amount of food for his efforts. It's barely enough to keep him going. And also he came all this way, certainly not for this wallpaper, but he came all this way for some alcohol. He knew there was a bar at the country club. He was expecting a posh country club bar to be well stocked. But it was far from that. It was anything but. It was a blow, but Brad is still surviving. That is going to have to be all for today. Brad's going to leave the rest of the houses for another time, for the morning when it is light. He's safe, hopefully. And yeah, I really hope you guys are enjoying. Let me know what you think Brad should do next. There are still many challenges ahead for him to overcome. But for now, that is going to have to be all. Peace.